Whoa.
Hi, Fernando.
Hey.
How are you?
We're in a beautiful park.
It is a beautiful park. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
This is probably the nicest grass. Like, look at that grass.
I have a box.
You do have a box. If you're in the greater area of Mesa, this is some awesome pizza.
Oh, dude. I eat 3 pieces. I do the whole box. I'm hungry.
Hey, there's a trash can.
Yeah.
Well,
we haven't eaten since what?
Yesterday.
In the morning.
Well, no, since yesterday. Since dinner last night. So.
There you go.
But no, thank you, Kenwood, for picking up the pizza.
Thank you. Good.
So for those of you guys who don't know, we're in Arizona, Mesa.
Yeah.
Here's the funny part. So I wore the Jeff Smith shirt.
Yeah.
And guess who sat with us on the plane?
Do you even see Typra?
Jeff Smith sat with us on the plane.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so it was kind of fun.
Yeah, he dropped my water, man.
You dropped your water.
Oh my God, dude, I don't know.
But we're at the Master Tech Expo.
Yeah.
We're going back to the hotel room because we need to get some of the parts that we made for Kenwood. We dropped off the parts we made for Matthew for audio control.
But hang on, before, like, that's the hotel right there. If you turn around, there you go. Hotel.
Yep.
Convention center.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the entrance.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay. Why did we walk the long way?
Because
We like going the long way?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, whatever works. You know, that's fun. Hey, how you doing? So, but anyways, we'll come back on later once we get a bunch of guys together. We got a couple things we have to do. It's exciting.
Very exciting. Tired.
Oh, it was awesome meeting you too. That's the DTS Customs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll catch up later because we're gonna hop on an elevator and we'll drop signal.
All right,
so see ya.
What's going on, guys? Hello. Look what we have in here. Jason is from Stereo King. You know how it is, right? What's going on?
Not a lot. How are you?
Oh man, how's the show for you?
Very good.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. A lot of great products. A lot of great knowledge.
Oh, definitely. Good. Let me turn around the camera so you guys can see. That's Dean right there. We've been working with this place for like a week, trying to figure it out and everything. If you guys remember that, the dyno.
Sean, are we still on Indie Grid?
What's up with Kenwood? Kenwood, we have the new amplifiers. Right now, they're the marine amplifiers. It's probably too loud right now. We're trying to keep it. I don't know if you guys can hear me right. But yeah.
Then a 4 or 600 and then step. Okay.
So how's the show for you, man?
So then about 600. It's fantastic. Great products from everybody, like I said. Kenwood showing off their great products.
Yeah.
Crawford's here, Layton's here.
Yep.
Stoney's here.
Yeah, Morel, MSC. I mean, we have a lot of people right now. As you guys can see right in the back, they building, you know, it's a build off, so they building crazy stuff. Yeah. So it's really nice. It's a hands-on training.
For sure. Yep. There's multiple classes here. You can take small business classes, fab classes, integration classes.
Yeah.
You name it, they got it pretty much.
No, it's really nice. What time do you start? 7:30?
Yeah, started at 7:30. We had 3 classes by 12:30.
Yep.
Then we got the build-off, goes
Yeah.
for 4 hours, and then we're back in class.
Yeah, so let's walk around so you guys can see what's going on. We have Mr. Josh right there.
Well, I've been walking the show, obviously.
Of course, this is the Kenwood one. This is the new camera that they actually doing for the motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, this is not Knowledge Fest. This is the Master Tech Expo. If you guys can see the sign right there, we are in Arizona. And dude,
This is brought to you by Mobile Solutions.
this is brought to you by Mobile Solutions. Yes.
How you doing, Rick? I want to let's go to the front of this thing. I want you to talk to me about this thing.
So like you guys can
This
see,
thing is incredible. This is a Polaris, I see. Gotcha. Now, this thing's got a lot to it. What is driving this thing? What's
so
actually
yeah,
running?
everybody is doing their A game right now. We have Rockford. You guys remember this one? Yeah. Rockford is a big sponsor of this show. We're gonna go outside in a minute so you guys can see the outside. They have plenty cars. We have over there audio control. Yeah, let's go take a look.
Nice. Now, obviously, you know what now?
Hey, we have Bill over here. You guys, hey, see, they just throw in some shirts in there. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is the legend. Yeah, this is Mr. Marfakuda. Hey. So yeah, let's go take a look so you guys can see it. I will get you a shirt, Haley. Look at that. This is, I was too young for this, so I'm not really familiar with, but I know the story. Do you know the story about this?
This vehicle he built in the early 90s. The product is all original. It's from the 90s. Yeah, this is a van he built a long time ago. It's still in great shape. I think he actually sold it at one point, and then he got it back and rebuilt it.
Yeah, so this is like if you, like old school,
Legend, yeah.
you know what is this, you know the legend, this Astro van it is. Let's take a look inside. All right, so this is the man right here. That's Mr. Marfakuda right there.
Hey, man, how are you guys doing?
And that's Jaime in the background. Yeah, so
Are we live?
yeah, we're live. We're live.
Famous today because of you?
Yes, exactly.
Fine for that
There you go. So tell me about this.
So this is my old timepiece that I keep just in my garage at home.
How old is this van?
So I built this in '93.
93,
I
okay?
built it for a manufacturer rep firm in Texas, New Age Marketing. They were the Rockford rep. And you know, this is one of those builds that I was doing in between doing all my regular installs as well, because I had a retail store. And my brother and I built this. My younger brother, somewhere around here, he was 15.
Wow.
So I had a little bit of child labor, don't tell anybody. Really trying to keep him out of trouble. So it was used for many years by the rep firm as a demo vehicle.
Okay.
And then our dealer bought it. They had it for a couple years. And then my brother that helped me build this, he actually bought it for me for my birthday 11 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got it back. And so it's been sitting in my garage for a long time. And my daughter, 5 years old, she kept asking me, what is this thing for? What does it do? Daddy, I want to see it. I want to see the TVs because kids like
Of course, yeah.
Oh, she cares
Where can
about
I see the cartoons?
So I said, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to get this thing back running. And then, you know, one thing led to another. Engine through a rod, transmission locked up, and I'm like, I had to rebuild all the drivetrain. And then I started working on the inside. And the special thing about the van for me is everything in this thing is original. I did not replace any of the vinyl, any of the acrylic, any of the drivers that you see, any of the neon. It's all glass neon tube. It's not LED.
Yeah.
So back in the day, they didn't have LED. The 8-inch CRT monitors, the Sony's, all original.
And give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna show you the inside. Now, but this is very, very important.
Yes, sir.
So yeah.
So this is the first carpet kit. I got a sewing machine when I was 18 from my mother. This is the first carpet kit that I actually sewed myself, and then all the floor mats as well. And these are all original. They're not remakes. They're not redone. The symmetry system in here is one of the original symmetry systems that Wayne Harris developed back in the early 90s. Michael Schultz is the guy that helped breathe life back into this thing. It wasn't working, and he took 15 months of time, us back and forth, to him and Wayne Harris getting this thing back working. So it's one of the only symmetry, full box symmetry systems like this in the world that's operating. And you can hear it playing.
Wow.
Same with the back, it's all original, all the acrylics original, all the amplifiers are original. I had to rebuild all the internals because the capacitors leak.
Somebody asked, what about the batteries? Of course.
Batteries are new.
You
Batteries
you
are
have
new.
to.
Power supply's new. The neon transformers are new, but all the glass tubes are original. So
Yeah.
when you look at the vehicle itself, even the paint job is original. I did not change the paint.
Yeah.
I did not repaint it. The wheels are Boyd Coddington 5 stars, which were really the first 5 stars for an Astro van. Those are original as well. So kind of the focus was to keep this 100% original, and only change what I had to change because I wanted to bring back something from 30 years ago and show everybody that, you know what, this is how it was done. This is what it sounded like.
That's history.
This is history.
That's right.
History.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm real happy that we were able to do that.
oh no, and we're happy that you actually bring it over
this
here.
Is like a spare time thing. You know, I got 4 kids and I got a real job now.
Yeah,
So
right?
I
What
can't
is that?
do this.
Yeah.
So this was like weekend and nights, and you know, it
can imagine.
took a little over a year to complete it. And again, I didn't rebuild anything. It was really just take it all apart and refurbish everything. So I'm real happy that we were able to do all those things, and to keep it original was really the focus. Even the neon underneath is 1990 street glow neon tubes. It's all original.
All glass.
All glass.
There you go, baby.
Yes.
No, that's good. That's good. You know what? I want you to come to the show and you know, tell us all about that stuff.
Listen,
you know,
this has started a movement, I think, that's going to expand to other people.
for sure.
Talking to Wayne Harris, he
Yep.
wants to rebuild his hearse.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about that.
My
Yeah.
brother was talking to Manville Smith yesterday. He's talking about building some vehicle he had.
Hey.
And so I think it's going to perpetuate people to really start thinking about their garage queens or their mothball
100%.
vehicles that are just
Yeah.
rotting away.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got more of these. I got my yellow West End Blazer.
There you
And
go.
what am I going to do with that thing? It's a worse condition than this was for sure.
That's awesome.
But it's a lot more iconic, and a lot more people know that vehicle because it was a competitive vehicle for so many years, and it was a 11 national champion, 6-year world record holder. So much different caliber than this. This was really just a demo vehicle. It wasn't special, but it's become more special because it's the only one really in existence in this condition.
Yeah.
And it's still original.
And still everything original. So let's take a look inside. There we go, guys. Everything original. Look at that TV.
That's my favorite part. Because I think it just does more than LEDs, whatever.
So, yeah. No, I mean, we actually sold it back and everything.
Okay.
So, yeah, the whole thing, like he was talking about, all the LEDs.
Yeah, those are the original. Those are some of the first Boyd 5 stars that he made for Astro Van. Those are the original wheels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have the original drawings for these. This paint job was done by Celeste Harris, Wayne Harris's wife, at Rockford Fosgate. I have all the original blueprints for these paint schemes. Even the acrylics that are in are all silk screened originally by Celeste Harris at Rockford Fosgate during the day.
Now, do you have those?
I have
Frames,
I have the
pictures,
drawings.
and everything?
I have them. I have the original drawings whenever I did the sketches for these door panels. I have the original sketches for the doors and the back because I always look for a concept driver.
Right.
When I build a vehicle, I look at what is going to be the first focal point, and it's normally the doors because they're open when it's a demo vehicle,
100%.
and the back doors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I do my design cues, and then everything else from a material, texture, color standpoint follows those things.
Yeah.
I have those original drawings.
So,
I had, and these are.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see them that well. I'm not that.
but don't worry. Like, that's what I'm saying. I want you to come to the show and bring all the information, all the sketches, everything that you have, so people can see it.
So let's talk about original concept drawings.
Right.
So original concept drawings for the doors, back doors, shapes, insets, outsets, speakers, kind of just the general shape to go with the door.
Yeah.
That's a 31-year-old drawing now. And then I have the original paint scheme that Celise Harris designed for the van. That is the original drawing from her at Rockford that she sent me to get the van painted to that scheme. And I have those. I have every receipt, even for the sandpaper that was bought for this thing. All the paint, the vinyl, every nut and bolt. I have all the receipts for everything in this van. All the original equipment orders from Rockford for all the equipment here. I have all of that.
Who saves the receipt?
I saved all that.
Exactly. No, that's awesome, man. I mean, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I hope you can come one day to the show so we
Absolutely.
can talk about all this thing again.
Absolutely.
Yeah? All right, man.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's go and find Fro. There you go. So it's a legend, huh?
It is a legend. Absolutely.
Definitely. This is so
Everybody
nice.
who's ever built has been a legend, right?
Oh man, like this one was before my time. Like this is like way,
This
way
is the
before
beginning
my
of my
time, right?
time.
So, but
This is my magazine car from back then.
right, yeah. And if you see, hang on, if you see the guys over there, right there, all the Rockford guys,
Yep.
you know, you have Greg right there, you know. So this is a really nice event.
Absolutely.
You know, if
Yeah,
you're
it's
not here, you're missing
It's
out.
only for people that work in the industry.
Correct.
To some extent.
Right, you
pay
can
to get
come,
in.
you can pay to get in, exactly. And Master Tech Expo 2023, I think it's already on the website. So
Yes, it is. Yeah, it was actually released they released the dates
yeah,
before we ever even came.
correct. So if you actually looking to learn and be close to the industry, hey guys,
Well,
go.
To be honest with you, even if it was a hobby, and it's a hobby that supports you.
well, I
it's worth
feel
coming.
that we start, like most of the people, we start as a hobbyist, right? Because
course.
I started doing my own car, I started doing my own things, and then I got a job, you know, not in a good shop, and I didn't know what's the best way to do it until I met Dean, and they told me all the stuff, and then here I am, you know, with one of the best guys in the industry, and if you go around here, this is it, you know.
Yeah, if you want to meet some of the best guys in the industry, this is where you come.
Like, this is where you come and meet them. Like, dude, Mark Fukuda is here. You know, like, if you guys remember the animal, hey, Sue says hi.
Hi Sue, how are you?
If
See you
you
in a
guys,
week or two.
hey, oh, that's right. You're gonna be in Florida. Yeah,
right.
we're gonna see you again. If you guys remember the animal from Mobile Solution, that's the guy right there. That was him. That was his design. So, yeah, let's go walk around this way. Hang on. So as soon as you enter, you have the Mobile Solutions Master Tech Expo display right there. It's a lot of people in here, guys. One of the best fabricators right there, right? How you doing, buddy? Good? Yeah, man. You having fun?
Yeah, I love it.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah. I'll come back. So there you go. Look at that. This is Lucy. This is, if you guys remember, this is Pate, Chris Pate truck. Beautiful truck. If you guys haven't seen, I know. Haley want to see the Lambo,
No, Haley.
but look at that. This is a beautiful truck. Handbill. All right, we have MSC right there. We have the beautiful Mercedes. And there you go, Haley.
They said I could give you a ride if you were here, but since you're not, they want me to ride.
Exactly, you're missing out. Right, there you go, look at that. So we went to a class. It's a sales guy from Lamborghini. That was awesome, man. The guy that actually sells these cars tells all about how to become better and what we do and everything. So I was there. I enjoyed the whole class. Larry Penn from MSC teach the class. That was amazing. So, like I say again, if you guys in the industry or you want to become in part of the industry, you guys can come over here. You know, Master Tech Expo. All right, so we have Sound Shield. How you doing, buddy?
Good. They make the dual layered sound deadening material.
Mr. John Schwartz. There you go. That's right. There you go. Mr. Alaska right there. Yeah. There you go, guys.
That's Cedar Electronics. They do Cobra.
Yeah. All the Raiders and all that stuff. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Having fun?
Oh, lots of fun.
Yeah? What do you think about the show?
Oh, everybody got to come here.
Yeah?
Yeah, everybody's got to show up next year.
What happened if they don't come?
Too bad, so sad. Yeah.
It'll be sold out again.
Yeah, right? There you go, guys. No, this is, over here we have, right there, if you guys see, that's Jeremy Carson from Florida. Rockford guys right there. Mr. Larry Penn. This is the one and only, right here.
Thomas Miller.
Mr. Tom Miller. Yeah, music card. This is nice, guys. Like the whole thing, you know. Upholstery shops, CNC, the build off, it's over there. We have JBL over here, Morel. We have everybody. It's over there in the corner, Chris, right there.
First Tech.
That's from First Tech, yeah. Dean is still in the Kenwood booth. Somebody has to work in there, right? I'm just having fun over here. I stole the phone and I'm like, hey, let's go, bro. Let's go have fun. Do you guys remember her? There you go. And that's Frankie. That's Frankie. Remember when we say, hey guys, if you guys want to know what shop you can go for,
Metro North, New Jersey, 12 Volt Marketing Group.
12 Volt Marketing Group. There you go.
There you go, Fernando. You're the man.
You are the man. So we have Box over here, guys. Sony, of course. We have Focal.
This is Orca, so it's Focal.
Focal. Yep. Moscone.
Moscone.
Yeah. Illusion, Black Hole. Yeah, that's it, man. I want to listen to this car. They say it's really nice, so I can't wait to hear it. But yeah, here you go, guys. This is the one and only right there, Mr. Nick Wingate. You're probably hearing this guy, and it's right there. Look at that.
And I say that because
Mark,
there's definitely a lot of upholsteries, and we've got some finished wrapping going on over here with the wrapping film material.
Now this is the top guys in the industry building something right
the
now.
top guys, you don't know their names.
Correct.
There are other guys, don't get me wrong, but these guys are very talented.
Very talented. Like it's so much talent in this room right now. Yeah, and I'm like JD Torres right
There's a
there.
whole bunch of fabricators in the industry that are amazing. They don't always have to be fabricators. Guys, nobody's ever heard of them.
No.
So talented.
Yeah.
I have several of them for me.
There you go. So, what do you think about the show?
Show's great. A lot of knowledge. Depends what you're into, but they have a class for pretty much anybody.
Yeah. So yeah, guys.
Pretty much the last thing you need.
All right, so let's go back to the Kenwood booth.
Okay, cool.
Are you having fun?
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're doing pretty much their last spray right now. So
Are you having fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
try to bring that airline over here too.
Mr. James,
What's up, man?
how you doing?
Good.
From where?
Connecticut, Act Audio in Connecticut.
There you go. What do you think about the show?
It's awesome. Learning a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
A lot of cool vendors here, different than
Yeah.
what we're used to seeing.
Right. Totally different show, right? I like it. It's nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
There's some conversation going on right here, right now, so I'd like to point it out to everyone as well. It's going to be
We
hard
have
to see on
amp
the
over
camera
here
because
on
it
this
is so small,
side.
But what these guys have done on the back
Arc
side of the
audio.
panel here is they have added a 1/4-inch rabbit cut, which is basically
What's up, buddy?
the step
Hi, how are
notch
you?
to that outside perimeter.
How's it going?
Oh, everything is good.
I'm not gonna have any voice by the time this is over.
Me neither. I'm yelling right now.
Real nice edge to kind of work that.
Mr. Andrew right here. How you doing?
Good. What do we got?
Ah,
Stuff cut in half.
Yeah. Oh, you only have so much room in a suitcase, man.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah. It pissed off TSA.
Yeah, I bet. I was just gonna ask you that. I'm like, what is that in TSA run you?
Oh, they don't like that.
no, not at all.
But no, what we're doing is
Does that piece right there, does that fit with this
design a
piece?
front stage upgrade. This is on the display.
Yeah.
We made it.
I was like, oh, you have flat speakers.
Not that
Flash, man.
The Sony ones are cut in half. The Sony ones in half. Yeah.
Ooh, this looks good. So you guys have added some
All right, guys. So that's it. We are at the Kenwood. Come on over here. We are at the Kenwood booth right here. So really nice. Thank you, Jason.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
That was
Talk to
awesome.
you guys.
And next year, 2023, Master Tech Expo. Don't forget, guys.
Absolutely.
All right. Say bye, guys.
Catch that, that other piece that they're currently working on that has some of the different metal pieces that are kind of press fit in.
It's not even the waiting room anymore. Thank you, COVID. Look at those guys. Ooh, we're gonna talk more about that in a while. How you doing, Fernando?
Doing awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You standing on your stool?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Man.
I don't know, you look
I
pretty
came
tall.
back from Arizona.
And you're
It's
tall?
I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, well, this is what we came back to. We came back to a big 4x4 Jeep. Yeah, Jeepers. Creepers, where'd you get those? Anyways. Yeah, so today's task is a Jeep. Believe it or not, this one caught on fire. Okay, so, and this is weird too because it wasn't, okay, so this is weird. This caught on fire. And as you can see from, see that, the roof here. I thought he was a smoker, but actually, yeah, he is, but it caught on fire. So that's the only part they haven't been able to replace yet is this. They have a new one coming, but because of COVID and all that, they can't get the top yet. Just to give you an idea, we're putting in these two M5 series Rockfords because we want the waterproofness of them because it's going to be right here by the door. So we make this mount. I hate, but it's the right product for the job, so we make it work. Let's just call it that. But here, check this out, because I know you guys like this stuff. So, and thankfully now that we have the new iPhone with the cool macro. All right, so they just switched to macro. Okay, look at this. This is the RCA. All right, look at that. Look at that. This RCA is just devastated. All right, wow, right? And then if you come over here, this is it. Okay, so this is the RCA with remote turn on. And if you look here, it's all one piece of wire. So it got so hot, the whole thing melted together. And it's all one piece. So if you come over here, here's this. Be a little closer. Ooh, it looks like hot glue, right? It's just all melted. I don't know how, we haven't yet been able to figure out how this happened. It doesn't make any sense, but it happened. It had a Sony radio on it. The radio still works. Backup camera still works, but not this. So they had to replace the carpet and and whatnot. And you can kind of, if you come back here and you fold this up, you can kind of see like this goo here, like it looks like some smoke. So, and then when you look at the headliner, you can see that the fire started somewhere in this area back here. The power wire was on the other side, and the power wire ran outside of the car because this had a giant Scar audio amplifier in it. But when you pull this side up, you can see there was the ground here, and then there's the 0 gauge hole. We're going to cover these two up with roadkill when we're done. And this doesn't look like it was, like, there's no like tack marks or anything, where like usually what happens if a ground is loose, it kind of like taps and you can see little burn marks. And I don't see that anywhere. It's perfectly smooth. So it's definitely something with the signal. We just can't figure out what it was. And we didn't do the install. So we're shop number 2. That's insane. It is insane because like I just don't know how it did it. I mean, it looks like maybe the remote turn on wire somehow got pinched into the shield of the RCA, and I don't know. Something strange happened. Either way, it's coming out. The giant Scar amplifier that was in there is obviously gone. And what we're replacing them is with the 2 Rockford amplifiers. This is going to be substantially smaller than what he had, you know, because this is only 1,000 watts, as opposed to it looked like he had a 15 or a 3K. But, you know, his parents now are like, we need something a little bit more responsible, something that isn't going to cause any damage. So it might be a little less loud. However, they're adding in mids and highs that they didn't have before, and they're amplifying those. So hopefully the overall system will sound better and be a lot more reliable and not have any problems that they ran into with this down the road. Because the amplifier was attached to the box, they had 0 gauge going to it, the box wasn't screwed down. So there's all kinds of things that could have gone wrong with this. Plus, in a Jeep, oh, it's locked. In a Jeep, if these seat rails back here, they're sharp metal hooks, and it's like you put a 0 gauge next to that. If he folds this, yeah, and I'm sure they folded the seat up. Joe, man, check out my amp. So this is what we came back to after Master Tech Expo. We got in late last night. What, about 12 o'clock last night?
12:30.
Yeah, it was rough. And we landed, so we had a layover in New Orleans. And then from New Orleans to Tampa, there was a storm. And
That storm.
we just got bounced around the whole way. I'm a big...
You wear
That's why you wear your...
belt.
Oh, your seatbelts? Yeah. I like to sit in front of the wing because, in the back, you get a lot of turbulence. In the front, you don't get so much. So we were positioned like right... I was looking out my window right at the motor so I could see the gremlins when they come. Paul did it because you guys were gone too long. No, dude, I don't care. I mean, we've come back, dude. Last time we came back, we came to an SC430. So, I mean, if you want to talk about sucking, coming back to an SC430 is like coming back to an ugly woman. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse than that. It does, but that was pretty rough. I don't know why I just did that spin around. That was kind of weird. But anyways, check this out. So we brought back some popcorn. So MSC, which is of course all those cool brands right there, Helix, Match, Blam. They had popcorn, so we brought back some bags of popcorn. I spent a lot of time. By a lot of time, I think it was like a half hour, which is on my scale of being able to spend time with somebody, a pretty decent amount of time putting together our order for them, because now we're a Helix dealer and a Blam dealer. So we're going to bring in Blam because looking at the Helix equipment, you get a lot more power at the 2 ohm, and Blam, all their speakers are like 2 ohms. So Johnny, what's up?
What?
Yeah, twinkly toes. Let me tell you what, I can't tell you how many people were like, oh my God, look at your shoes, look at your shoes, oh my God, look at... I'm like, dude, guys, really, this is the only shoes I own. But people are still surprised, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But that's as cool as aerospace ice cream, just saying. That freeze-dried ice cream is disgusting. Oh yeah, that's gross. Like, I always wanted that as a kid, but it was gross. I have an LCQ1. Do I need the ACR2 remote for it? yes, if you want to do subwoofer volume control, then I believe it is the ACR2. Hold on a second. I will check for you. LCQ1. Yes, it is the ACR2. It's on the back of every one of the boxes. It actually tells you what it's for. So if you have an LCQ1, you need the ACR2. Huh. Which I don't think we have any of on this display board. But that's okay. I know what to send you for Christmas. You just drop it off. You don't actually have to send us anything. You know that. So tonight is Thursday night. And for those of you guys that have been anxiously waiting some awesome content, make sure to tune over on the High Five Vega Network, where we'll be doing side jag and reverse polarity. So we'll have both shows tonight, so make sure to tune into those. And if you've never watched it before, definitely tune into it, because it's a lot of fun. Are you the sole reason those companies are still around? I'm not going to say I'm not. I just bought 3 new pairs, so hold on. Dean is taller in real life versus what I thought. Okay, I'll take that. We did take a picture with Mark, and we all kind of laughed. Mark Cardio Fab, because we all kind of laughed because we're like, all right, well, here comes more of those comments of, look how short Dean and Fernando are, or look how strangely tall Mark is. So we all thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, we got to see him this week, this past week. I keep wanting to say weekend because we never do this during the week. So, and I feel like today is Monday. I know it's not, but yeah. Amp Apocalypse, Adam. I've never dealt with the Apocalypse amps, so I can't say good or bad on that. Have you guys done a Stinger radio and a Jeep? And if so, how did you like it? Yes, we have done a Stinger radio and a Jeep. I believe we have a video showing you how to do their version of the install. So if you'd like to know some of the things in advance, you could check it out. It works really well. It looks really nice. I have no problem putting it in Jeeps. We did come up with a better process to put it in, but we have not had a chance to film our process. So it's kind of a bummer there, but yeah. Nice, because I'm finally putting a Sundown 4 channel on my doors. There you go. That's awesome. Has Merle dropped the standard Virtu speakers? No, they have not. No, they're still available. I don't think they're going to get rid of those. It's kind of weird how they call the Carbon Nanos Virtus. I think it's because they share a tweeter, which is still kind of weird. But no, they're not getting rid of those. I mean, at this point, though, I feel the Virtus Carbon Nanos are pretty much taking that over. But we'll see. Earmark Cardio and Tint Plano, we have the ACR2 in stock. There you go, Johnny. Johnny's got the ACR2 in stock. Check him out. Hit him up. You can probably find him here on Instagram. Just Johnny_Bolden.
Bolden.
Avatar tall. Not Avatar tall, but he's definitely over the 6 foot mark. And I'm, of course, the average 5'8". And Fernando is the below average 5'2". You 5'2"? 5'3".
I'm 4'3".
Shut up. Well, if you're 4'3", then I'm 6'4".
There you go.
Thank God it's not Monday, says Sue.
Yeah.
I mean, if every Monday was like the Monday we had this week, Mondays would be awesome.
Yeah,
but
Mondays are awesome in there.
Hey guys, what's the best place to connect my LOC on a 2017 Jetta bass? I would recommend grabbing it in the driver's front kick panel. There's a twisted pair of wires there. That's the place to go if you're talking about for your subwoofer. That would be your best spot for sure. Gonna need that mixtape they were playing. Who was playing a mixtape? I mean, did you know that? Like, did you pay attention? So here's the funny. Between classes at Master Tech Expo, what they would do is when you had 5 minutes left to wrap up your class, they would open the doors, and then at the last minute, as soon as when it was over, they'd start playing music in the hallway. So that was telling you like, hey man, it's time to wrap this up and let these guys go, because there was like a 20-minute window between classes, which on one day they cut it to 15, which was kind of fun. But did you listen to any of that music they were playing?
Sometimes.
It was pretty good.
No, not really.
It was all classic rock. It was actually pretty nice. the joke is when you hear Hotel California, you know it's over and you got to let them go. And we were like, ha ha, old car stereo guys joke. Don't even tease. All right, let's see what we got here. 2021 Ram adding aftermarket equipment with AMP Pro. Will this affect front and rear parking sensors and Bluetooth? Not if you're using an AMP Pro, it will not. The AMP Pro is designed to keep all that stuff functioning the way it needs to. So you'll be all set there. Welcome back, guys. Miss seeing you in the Bay. Thanks for the lives. You're the only one. We did not miss seeing ourselves in the Bay. We were having way more fun. Dean is 5 feet. Fernando is 3.5. That was Bobby. What's the best sound quality 6x9 inch speaker? Well, there's a lot of 6x9 inch speakers out there that sound amazing. As far as the best one for sound quality is really subjective. Anytime you're looking for a speaker, I always suggest you to start with the tweeter. Find out what tweeter works for you, whether you want a hard dome, metal dome, soft dome. And then from there work out towards the mid-range that matches up with it. You know, there's a lot of 6x9 components out there that are super nice. Dina, have a Hyphonics mono block Class D. What's a good speaker for bass for this amp? I mean, it sounds like you have a pretty big sized amp, so naturally you want to look at the power handling of the subwoofer that you're thinking about buying and match that up. You know, it was funny. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot to tell you. So, Andy Waymire from Audio Frog, we did a class together at Master Tech Expo. And we were talking about power handling. And he goes, you understand what power handling rating is on a speaker, right? It's a guideline, meaning don't go more than this, okay? But that's not saying that you have to go that high. So just because a speaker says it'll handle 200 watts doesn't mean you have to put a 200 watt amp on it. He goes, when you get into the car, you don't say, quick, turn on my radio all the way because you're gonna blow my speakers playing it at that low volume. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. You know, because everyone always like, oh my gosh, you know, I blew it because I didn't put a 200 watt amp on it. And it's like, that's not why you blew it. You blew it because you heated up the voice coil with so much power that it just caused the product to fail. But it was just one of those things where everyone always like, hey, you know, I have a 1,000 watt subwoofer. I don't put 1,000 watts on it. I'm going to blow it. And it's like, no, that's not the case because, you know, when you get in a car, if you're playing, have you ever in all your car stereo careers, guys, have you ever blown a speaker playing your radio at a really low volume? My guess is probably, my guess is no. I'm not even going to say probably. My guess is no. When you're just chilling out, listening to the music at a really low level, like you and your spouse or friends or homies are in the car and you're all talking and that radio's just played in the background, like, you're never going to blow a speaker. So why would it matter? Right, exactly. Why would it matter if you have a 1,000 watt woofer and you put a 500 watt amp on it? You're not going to blow the woofer from that. What you're going to blow the woofer from is because you're wanting more out of it and you've set that gain way too high and you're just superheating that voice coil and you're just roasting it. It's okay. Don't do that. Fun. All right. You know what? It's time to go. It's 6:30. We need to get out of here. We'll see you guys tonight over in the Hi-Fi Vega network. We'll be doing side jag and reverse polarity. Side jag you find on its own network, but reverse polarity is there. That is going to be 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to tune into that. Fernando, you ready to go home?
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.